Hello, my name is Michael, and I'm really excited to teach you how to be prepared and get ready when joining a hackathon. I also love joining hackathons, but there are some things that you need to prepare and know what to do during the hackathon, and most especially how to present your work so that others would understand what you want to do. The first thing that you should do in preparing for a hackathon is to know yourself. What are your skill sets? What can you do? What are your abilities and your expertise? What do you know? Understand more of the COVID-19 pandemic, how it affects you, how it affects the environment and the society we live in. And of course, you need to look for teammates. Make sure your skills complement each other and you have diverse skill sets. And of course, you need to discuss your ideas with your other teammates. Express your ideas very well. Be open to other ideas. Listen to your teammates. And make sure they understand you and you understand them. You have to read and review the challenges with your team. Identify which challenges fit your situation. And you have to read all the details thoroughly, including the background. The challenge statements is pretty straightforward to understand, and the background of each challenge will usually set the tone of what you'll do. And you have to discuss what you understand with your teammates. Check out the resources and data provided by NASA and other partner agencies. Make sure that you review them. Read their documentation, purpose and objectives. Why is it there? What is their purpose? And understand how to use them, how to access them, how to program them, how to put them in your code. And of course, you have to look for other relevant data out there and resources needed into your project. You're not just limited with the data and resources given to you. Integrate them, use them to make sure that your project works. During the hackathon, please don't forget to register at covid19.spaceappschallenge.org and choose your region you belong. Make sure that your teammates are registered in the same region. And of course, don't forget to be in constant communication with your teammates, whether in chat or email. I generally advise using voice calls. Talk to them now and then. And of course, don't forget to delegate roles and responsibilities depending on the expertise and skills your teammates have. Of course, use collaborative tools in the cloud or any other productivity apps that you know and that would help your team would work together. And I would suggest creating an online document which will contain all the information regarding your project. Put everything there, all the information like the background, the description of your solution, and even resources and references you use in your project. You have to do research. Look for lots of sources of information out there. And when you're developing your program, make sure that you use a source code repository so that you can share the same code with your teammates and keep track changes and progress. Make sure that your code is well documented and follows coding conventions so that your code will become more readable. And create a conceptual framework about your project. Draw diagrams and flowcharts which illustrates your work. This will serve as the visual guide on how your project works and show where the data is coming from, the process, what is happening in there, and the output in the visual manner. Draw additional illustrations or create visuals necessary to show whatever concept or idea that you want to show to us. Create videos for the demos and animations if necessary. You have to use a cloud storage for media assets since they're big files. In order to present your work very well, make sure that your project page has all the information needed. Explain everything in detail and put all the facts and figures as accurate as possible. Make sure that you explain the background of your work, the overview of the situation, and describe the solution and how it addresses the challenges that you chose. Okay? Please don't forget to put the link to the code repository that you're working on, and the narrative that you're writing should have a flow. You're telling us a story. This concept should not jump one way or another randomly. And of course, don't forget to cite all the references. Put those links on your project page. Just don't forget to share your experience on social media by using the hashtag SpaceApps. Tweet it, post it, share it. And if you have additional questions, you can contact me on this email address. And once again, my name is Mike, and we explore near and far through SpaceApps.